Hey everybody, it's me. I haven't touched base with everybody for a while. Just kind of want to touch base with everybody and let everybody know what's going on. I haven't been on since before Christmas, so I think it was 30 days the last time I was on, and I just had a bone marrow biopsy and gotten everything back. Everything was clear at that point, and now it's day 100, which is, if you know what that is, or if you've been following my videos, you'll know that that's one of the big goals that the doctors have, is getting everybody to day 100. That's the day they generally start planning to take you off the drugs that you've been on. That's the autoimmune drugs that they've been suppressing me with, getting my system and his system to work together and this and that. So they're starting to wean me off. There's one drug they're weaning me off of now, and then they took me off of my drug for my liver. Which is great. Like I said, I haven't had any issues or anything like that, but we're moving forward. And again, I just can't believe things have gone so well for me. I'm excited to reach this day. And now, like I said, this is the day they start making decisions to take out the port, to take things out and start getting back to some normalcy in my life. I did have a bone marrow biopsy yesterday, because they always give one at day 100. My doctor's appointment was yesterday, so they went ahead and did it on 99, which was fine with me. I'm excited to get that done and get the all clear back from that, and then like I said, we're going to continue to move forward and go forward and get things done. I haven't had any transfusions of any kind, other than I think I've had about four transfusions of magnesium since I've been out of the hospital. The drug they're weaning me off of right now is one of the drugs that actually sucks the magnesium out of your body. So that's the reason I've had to have those. That drug is an autoimmune drug that suppresses my immune system, and that sucks the magnesium out. So once I come off of that, my magnesium levels should be fine, should regulate themselves. If not, I can take a pill. And to me, that's not a big deal. It's a natural thing that I can take and keep myself where I need to be. Haven't had any other issues going on. The GVHD that I had on my arms and on my chest and back and stuff has all cleared up. Steroids, and then I started a new study drug, which I was really questionable on. And really questioned, do I need this? But I wasn't having, the steroids weren't getting rid of the GVHD quick enough. So I had a couple of different options when they came to me about that. That I could start some light dose chemo again to help get rid of that, or they had a brand new study drug that had some side effects. Again, those are always the things I worry about, is having side effects for drugs and stuff. But I looked at the side effects of that, compared that to the side effects of the chemo, and said, the chemo and this have similar type side effects. So I think I'd rather do the drug than do chemo. Everybody knows what the chemo does to you, and like I said, you've seen it with me. I didn't want to start that stuff again. I didn't want to start if I didn't have to. So I opted to do the study drug. The study drug has worked. So I haven't had any other problems or anything, side effects really from that. They've been watching those things pretty close. The only other thing I've got going on right now is, since I was on such a high dose of steroids and stuff, steroids do things to your body. They call it a miracle drug, but it'll fix one thing but could create another problem. Not that I had that big of a problem, but my vision is a little fuzzy. And I don't know, most of you probably know that I'm legally blind in one eye. My right eye has got permanent nerve damage to the optic nerve, and probably never get that back. I mean, unless these stem cells they gave me does some kind of miracle with it. But I'm not planning on that, because it's just the type of stem cells they were for the blood. But again, my left eye has always been 20/20 vision. Right now it's not. I'm still doing okay though. I mean, it's not like my vision's terrible. I can still see and see to drive and do all those type of things. So it's not an issue, but it aggravates me, because I had 20/20 vision in that eye before. So like I said, I'll work through that. Doc, and I've seen an ophthalmologist again to check for my glaucoma, which is what the issue was with my right eye, was glaucoma. They wanted to check all of my pressures and make sure they were okay. Everything come back fine on that. I mean, they're a touch high, but they're still not any different than what they were 2 years ago. So, so on my pressures for the glaucoma, everything's been going well. I don't have any GVHD in my eyes, which is a good thing. And then the focus there is going to be that, we wait until after I get off the steroids, because it creates your sugar levels. It can make you look diabetic. And so they want to make sure my sugar levels come back to normal, and actually they are in the normal range already. So just got to finish getting off the steroids that I was on. They started me on a very high dose. It was 160 milligrams, and they kept me on that for a little while. So, and then as my GVHD and rash and stuff went away on my arms and chest and back, they started weaning me off of it. So I'm down. I went from 160 milligrams a day down, and now I'm down to 10 milligrams a day. So I'm down to just about a normal dose, but it still takes time for that stuff to get into your system and get out of your system and this and that. So ophthalmologist and my doctor both have said don't go, because they can correct my vision with glasses right now. And again, if that's the only thing I have to do is get glasses out of this situation, oh well, I wear glasses. I'll be one sexy guy with glasses, all right? But yeah, I just, it's just not a big deal. We'll work through it. Docs don't want me to get any glasses right now. They want to wait until this stuff gets out of my system totally, and then we'll see where we're at. If I get any glasses, I'll get them. It's not a problem. Again, and we're just going to continue to move forward. My blood counts and everything have been doing really well. The docs are impressed with where I'm at. They're happy with where I'm at. There's nothing going on that they have to worry about. They see me right now. They've been seeing me twice a week. So I met with the doctor last Monday, and he told me, he says, we probably can go down to 1 day a week. We don't need to see him twice a week. So that's another bonus that I get down to 1 day a week, and closer to being back to work full time and this and that. So again, I've been doing some work and keeping myself focused on that, and lots of good things happening for me there. And just like I said, just things are going really, really well for me. Couldn't be more excited about where things are right now. So I'm happy. I feel good. With all the steroids, they did make me pretty weak. And again, it's a miracle drug, but it fixes one thing, but does affect other things. So I try to stay away from as many drugs as I possibly can. And through this situation, there's not a lot I can do. I got to protect myself and make sure things are working. So my skin's good, so I can work through the strength issues with my weakness through my legs and my arms and hands, and just my weakness in my body, period, which is steroids drained me pretty good. So, but again, still able to walk, still able to do my thing and get around, and I'm going to continue to be able to do that. Since I've started coming off of the steroids, getting lower and lower doses, things have gotten much better for me. I'm able to walk further. I'm able to go more. So I just keep pushing myself and doing my thing. I've been able to do some light exercises here at home. Anyway, I actually took some time while I was here at home trying to get things done. I felt good, and like I said, I wanted to get some stuff done and move around and keep myself busy. So if you look at my cabinets, I painted my cabinets a light gray, and that kind of stuff. So I did that, and I've installed my own toilet in my bathroom here, and I've just done some things and trying to keep myself busy. I put in a new thermostat on my furnace, and I installed that new light fixture there you see behind me. I got a new fixture. Sorry about that. My holder there fell apart. But I got a new light fixture above my sink. You can see that. I've just been keeping myself busy here at home and doing some things, and it feels good to be able to do those things and work with my hands and stuff again, and it's just things that I enjoy. So it's just I just can't believe how well things have gone, and I think at work they're wanting me to, or not at work, but on one of the campuses they've emailed me and asked me to do do their morning talk show at one of my campuses on the retirement community. The group of residents have a morning talk show, and I've been on it before. It's been a while, but I think they're going to ask me. They were asking me to be on it again, so I think I'll probably do that. And they just say I've got an interesting story, and I do. I really, if nothing else, I've got an interesting story out of this, and it just feels good to be able to start getting back to who I was. I did get to see my grandkids at Christmas. I spent Christmas with them. I surprised my stepdad. If most of you know that I'd always taken care of my stepdad, getting him back and forth to doctor's appointments and those kind of things. And like I said, since I've been out, my daughter has done so much to be able to take care of him and get him back and forth to doctor's appointments and keep him taken care of and focused on those kind of things. So I do appreciate everything she's done, and as she's still doing, because I can't really do those things yet. So still got to be focused on keeping my health, and I don't have the antibodies for the flu or anything like that, so I'm not allowed to get out and do any of that fun stuff yet, but I will. I'll be able to get out pretty soon and get that stuff. Be able to do some of those things, so I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully, like I said, I've reached day 100. I had my biopsy yesterday. I won't know the results till next week, and by that time, I'm hoping the doctor can say, "Hey, yeah, things are going well. You're doing fine. You can start going out to restaurants and start eating some of that food that you've always wanted to eat." So I've done pretty well, like I said, cooking here at home and doing stuff for myself. I like doing stir fries. I've done a lot of those now. I made a special chili I found a new recipe for chili, and I really liked it. But just like I said, it just feels good to be able to get back to do some of these things for myself and get focused and going forward to the next step. So I do plan on a vacation with my kids. We're going down to Gulf Shores here at the end of March, near the end of March anyway. Kids are all on spring break, so we're going to go down and hang out. Doc told me I better protect myself from the sun. He says you don't want to get out in the sun and get any more GVHD, so I'll make sure I'm wearing 100 SPF. I always burnt anyway, so there's no reason for me to get all burnt up and stuff where get burnt up down there and start having issues with my skin. So I got brand new skin. It's all baby soft, and it just really is smooth and really, even the hair that's growing back, I've been shaving about once a week now. So just to try and get it to grow back, but it's growing back really soft. Kind of like a baby's hair. I mean, it just grows back really soft. So when they said I was going to be reborn, I was reborn. Trust me. My fingernails, I'm getting all new fingernails, and they're really soft and tender like a baby's. I can't open a pop can because my fingernails are so soft. Not that I drink pop anyway, but I just can't pop a top on anything. So. But things are going really well. I'm eating well. I'm still weighing right around 200 to 206, somewhere in there is my range. I feel good. And I'm not, by no means am I ready to run no marathons, but I'm hoping by this October or so, there's a couple 5K races and stuff that I'd like to get into, even if I have to walk them. I don't mind walking them, but it'd be nice to get back and doing some of those 5Ks so I can get my strength and endurance and stuff built back up. Doc said it's going to take time, so I'm trying to do my best to be patient about that. I've been doing some exercises here at home just to try and build some strength. I'm not trying to build any muscle by no means, because it's going to take a while to build some muscle back after the steroids. After I finish the steroids, it'll be a lot easier. But again, that's going to be just patience. And if anybody's going to help me and pray for me right now, pray for my patience and everything else to go well. So, but patience is what I need right now, is just so I don't hurt myself or pull a muscle or tear a muscle or hurt a ligament or tendon or anything like that, because I don't need to have any surgeries or anything to repair those kind of things. So, but other than that, like I said, things are going really well. Counts are up. Been healthy. Haven't had any other problems going on, so I just want to let everybody know that things are going well and things are going to get even better for me. So I appreciate everybody still being out there thinking of me and praying for me, and giving me their thoughts and prayers. So I just want to let everybody know that I still love you, still out here, still kicking, and you guys have a great rest of the month, and I'll touch base with you as soon as I can remember, as soon as I get back to everything else going on. And if there's something exciting happening, I'll just touch base and let everybody know what's happening. But I thought, like I said, today was day 100, and I thought I'd get back out there and let everybody know that I'm doing okay and things are going really well for me. And if you have any questions or anything, feel free to PM me or message me or whatever, text me, however you want to get in touch with me. Just feel free to contact me and let me know and ask me the questions. I'm more than happy to answer anything like that. So just take care, everybody. I love you, and peace out.